Favorite place to be, y'all? The Walmart. So today is a rainy day. No, that's not spit. And I'm feeling okay. Ribs hurting a little bit. Got baby bundled up. I've been standing in this aisle looking for cookie cutters, and it's like, oh, anyway. Feeling pretty good today. I'm alright. I took my time waking up. So it's a little easier. Today's raining, so it's one of them real like mellow, take your time, type of days. Real chill. I have a couple of places to run before I get home, so I'm gonna finish running around in Walmart right quick. And start knocking these things off my checklist while I have the energy to. I cannot walk past a stand with Kit Kats on it and not take one. Oh my gosh. Okay, so don't mind this. I literally just got finished doing the dishes and it's pouring rain outside. Okay, I'm not a poop hut, that's water. So I was running errands or whatever today, and I was attempted to vlog it. It's really hard. I'm gonna have to like find some type of like tripod situation. But my feet started to hurt. It's a million people out. I don't know if the rain like ignites some type of feeling that people have, and they like feel like it's about to be a natural disaster and they gotta buy bread. I had to cut that short because I had to get in the house and get some desserts made. But yeah, I felt like today I just wanted to talk about more so my first trimester. I mentioned in my first video how my first trimester was like really hard for me. And I mentioned that I'm high risk. So I'm high risk because I have IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome, and it's pretty hard to work through it on a regular basis, not being pregnant, because you're really sensitive to certain things. I feel like it's contributed. Birds. I feel like it's contributed to a lot of my weight loss because you're limited from eating certain things. So because you're limited eating certain things, you don't indulge in things that you shouldn't be. So that, along with first trimester like hardships, nausea, dizziness, the morning sickness thing. Luckily enough for me, I didn't have too much morning sickness. I didn't have any vomiting or anything like that going on, but I definitely was nauseous a lot of the time, and it was hard for me. One thing I will say, everybody's not the same. So, people out there watching me, don't kill me for saying this. But if you want to have a baby, yo, like, don't work a profession where you on your damn feet. Me, like I mentioned before, I work as a wax specialist. So it's really hard. I work for a company that thrives off of speed waxing. So, you know, you have to move really, really quickly in order to take as many guests a day that you possibly can. And, you know, it was hard for me because, you know, the more people I take, the more money I make. But at the same time, you know, just that nausea. And like I mentioned before, also, I was pregnant in the summertime. Like, yo, in Philly, in Philly, it was so fucking hot. Okay? It was so effing hot. And so, like, that was really, really hard. And like I said, I work as a wax specialist. I wax hairline to toes, ladies and gentlemen. So, you know, having to do that type of job and you got body odor around, it's hard. So, aside from me having IBS and just struggling through my first trimester, you know, it was that along with some unexpected like bleeding that I experienced, which scared me a lot. And it's just like, it's crazy because there's not really much going on in there just yet. Under ultrasound, it's literally like a pole. It's literally just like a pole in there, and that's really it. But it makes you feel crazy. Like, it's crazy how my baby is actually like looks like a human right now, and is made. It's way easier in the second trimester, and he's like formed like a human. But before he looked like a human, when he just looked like a specimen under a microscope, like, bro, that was crazy. Like, it literally, like, was one of the most hardest things ever. I had no energy whatsoever. No energy. And like I said, I stand up at work. So it's like, it was hard, man. It was hard. I feel like doing, you know, going through a pregnancy and having, you know, a desk job or something where you're sitting down would have been way more easier. So not taking anything away from the moms who, you know, work desk jobs, but shout out to all of the mamas out there who is hustling on their feet at work, hairstylists, laborers, wax specialists like me, you know, any type of job where you're on your feet trying to make this shit happen. Like, you know, just trying to make it past that first trimester. Like, it's hard. And, you know, without having understanding people in your circle, it's like, you know, getting through that, you gotta get through that, man. It's like, you know, just gotta weather through it. And with me wanting, or me going through that first trimester and all those struggles, it was important to me to keep my pregnancy a secret from the people at work. Because, you know, within your first trimester, you want to make it past those 12 weeks, those 12, 13 weeks before you start making announcements to people. Because, you know, the last thing you want to do is have a bunch of people be in the know about your pregnancy, and then, you know, the worst thing happens and you experience miscarry, and, you know, you have to explain that or mention it and talk about it to people, because, you know, they'll come up to you and ask, oh, how's your pregnancy doing, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, you know, you're not pregnant anymore. So I went through that type of stuff, you know, while I was pregnant, or I went through that type of stuff in my first trimester while I was working, which was pretty difficult for me. But I know I'm not alone in that. How many of pregnant ladies out there have been through that same thing. Like, how did you get through that? Like, literally, y'all, I was on every ginger gum, ginger candy, ginger root extract supplements. Like, oh my God, I was eating my life away, girl. I was eating my life away because I kind of felt like when I ate my that my nausea kind of suppressed a little bit. But then that backfired on me some, because after I did that and ate my life away while I was standing up at work waxing vaginas, I like felt like I overate. Like I felt like bloated and really, really full. And so I'm just like, I was like, please, Lord, just help me get through this 12, 13 weeks. That's all I asked. But thank God that I was lucky enough and blessed enough to make it through those 13 weeks, and then my second trimester be a complete 180 turn around for how my symptoms were. Way, way easier in my second trimester. I'm so happy for that. So what did an open discussion? What did some of you ladies do during your pregnancy in the first trimester to like help get through that? I felt so hopeless. Like I felt like, I was being judged on like just how tired I was, and like how like I didn't want to do anything. I'm somebody who's very open about how I'm feeling. So like, when I was feeling sick or feeling tired or feeling like I voice that, like I say it out loud. Like I'll be sitting around and I'll be like, oh my God, my stomach hurts so bad. Like I'll voice it, and I just come to notice that like, voicing it and saying it aloud kind of gave off like a different message to people. But I just wanted to be candid about how normal, that is to feel that way. And, some people go through it their entire pregnancy. God bless those women. For real. So you guys let me know like what you did to get through that. Because I heard that I'll be going through it again in my third trimester. I don't necessarily know if they meant like with the nausea I'll get through it, if that's even true, because people be gassing situations up, trying to pipe it up, make you nervous or something like that, a little bit more than necessary. And then they tell me like, oh, because of how big I am, oh, your baby's gonna be so big and you're just gonna be over it, and you're gonna like, get those like reoccurring symptoms again. So like I'm gonna need help, y'all, because I'm gonna be stressing if I gotta go through that again my last trimester. So yeah, you guys let me know what you did. Let me know what happened, how you got through it. I'm interested in taking some perinatal or prenatal massages from Hand and Stone. I heard they do a great job with that. So like, let me know if there's some women out there who've actually had the prenatal massage from Hand and Stone. I've never had a massage ever before in life. Anytime somebody attempted to do one in beauty school, whatever, like to me it was kind of painful. I didn't enjoy it at all. So let me know how that goes and if it's even worth it, so I can get my ass up out there and to help me out a little bit, because my back is killing me nowadays. Yeah, so you guys let me know. And don't forget, I don't want to like sound so cliche like everybody on YouTube, but to comment and subscribe so I like, can see if, I'm engaging with you guys, and if, having this open discussion is a good idea for you, if you feel like it helps, if you feel like, you found like a little place to have those type of conversations, especially for people who are, in pregnancy by themselves. And by yourself, I don't mean like alone, like you don't got no man with you. Even those single moms, by all means, please connect with me. But I just mean like you're the only pregnant person that you know or anything like that, you know, to have those kind of conversations with. But all right, guys, I'm gonna finish making this dessert. Let me know how you guys feel, and I look forward to reading all your comments. All right, see ya.